I come in, sir.
Aye.
Good afternoon, sir.
Have a seat,
Good
Ajaz.
afternoon, sir.
You can open your button and sit, relax.
Sure, sir.
Now, you come from Poonch.
Yes, sir.
Poonch was in the news because during this Operation Sindoor, what
Yes,
happened?
Sir, it was heavily shelled by the Pakistani army.
Some officer also died?
So the officer died in Rajouri district, sir.
Achha, not in Poonch.
We are not in Poonch.
In
In Poonch,
Poonch-
there were 16 casualties, sir.
16
Civilian casualties.
civilians.
Yes, sir.
Achha, they were. What were they doing? They were bombed or something?
Yes, shelling, heavy shelling was done, sir, by
Oh,
Pakistan army
I see.
into the civilian areas.
I see.
Yes.
And from our side, you don't know what happened.
Sir, shelling was response was very good, sir, but we do not know the.
In the 71 war, what role was given to that area? How was that place affected? Poonch Rajouri sector?
Sir, I think there was something regarding Haji Pir Pass.
Yeah.
It went to the Pakistani side, sir, under their control.
Then how far is the border from your area?
It's hardly, sir, 6 to 8 kilometers, sir,
6 to 8
from
kilometers.
town. From Poonch
Okay.
town.
What is the difference between LOC and LAC?
Sir, LOC is the border which is not the international border, is yet to be decided with the Pakistan, and LAC is the border with the Chinese.
And Poonch side mein what is it is known as LOC?
It is known as LOC.
It is known
It's
as
a line of control.
Okay. Now tell me, how has the situation improved, if so, after 370 has been abrogated?
Sir, after the constitutional transition of 2019, we have seen transformative changes which have taken place in J&K. Especially, sir, when we see the incidents regarding the terror attacks, we find that there have been very less number of attacks, and apart from that, if we look into the incidents regarding the separatist activities that have been stopped completely, and stone pelting is not a scenario in J&K now, and we see massive incoming of tourist activities.
You are giving as the comment officer of J&K.
Sir,
what about the public? What does the public feel about it?
Sir,
both from the valley as well as from your areas.
Sir, apart from being a government officer, I am also a civilian who have resided in J&K.
What does the large population feel?
So the population feels more integrated with the rest of the country. And,
I see.
However, there are minor concerns regarding drug addiction, which is on rise.
But what about the demand for statehood? Do you think that's a valid demand?
Sir, according to me, that is a very valid demand, and is also the stated policy of Government of India. And I believe sooner or later it will be restored.
Now, you are a BTech.
Yes.
Electron. What is your role in the DSC? What do you do?
So I'm a functional manager. I largely oversee the implementation of Prime Minister Employment Generation Program.
But is there any industries in your district?
Sir,
that require district officers?
With respect to the industrialization, our district is not a very prominent district in J&K. However, the hotel industry of Katra is an important one in that regard.
Now, let us say you are made the deputy commissioner of area. Katra is a district now, or
Sir,
it comes under Riyasi?
Yes, sir.
Now you are made the deputy commissioner of Riyasi, and you find that you have introduced some helicopter service or something which is affecting the the earnings of these pandas.
Yes, sir.
And they create an issue. They are blocking the market. I think they did that last time.
Sir, it's going on. It's still
going on.
Yes, sir.
How will you? They are on the roads in Katra, and they are preventing the pilgrims from going up the mountain.
Sir.
How will you tackle the situation?
Sir, the problem currently going on is regarding the ropeway which is being introduced, and it is affecting the livelihood activities of the taxi walas and the shopkeepers. Sir, according to me, there has to be a graduated approach. We should take the concerns.
No, they are on the road now. They are on the market. They are running here and there. They are burning buses and they are threatening the pilgrims. Okay, then what will you do?
Sir, my first priority will be to restore law and order.
Yes.
And after law and order restoration, and I'll have to see the main culprits who have done this. And apart from that, I'll also form a committee which will look into the concerns what has happened, and take up the matter with the leaders, those who are running this protest. and after that we'll form a plan and
But will you use force if required?
sir, force will be used proportionately to the extent which is required for the restoration of law and order. Sir.
Okay. Now tell me, Ajaz,
Sir.
recently there was some criticism or some protest regarding admissions to the Vaishno Devi Medical College.
Right, sir.
What is the final result of that?
Sir, as of now, the status quo is being maintained,
Okay.
and the admissions are being allowed to the extent that the current batch will be allowed.
It's a High Court decision?
Sir, no, they have not approached the court yet. Sir.
So they have not gone to
No,
court. It's
no,
just a local.
it is a local protest, sir.
Okay. Rehasi was in the news last year. We have discovered some resources of some element.
Sir.
What was that?
So it is regarding the lithium.
Okay.
We found a lithium resource there.
Is it really there, or it is just?
It is, sir. I have visited the place, sir.
Visited.
Yes,
what is the estimated deposit there?
So it's around 5.9 million tons.
5.9 million
yes,
tons. Then your DIC can become very active now.
No, so that comes under Ministry Department of Mining.
No, but they will use your people also. No, industry people they will use finally. Okay. What is lithium used for?
So it is used in the lithium-ion industry, the batteries.
Where are these batteries used?
So mostly in the renewable energy sector, in the electric vehicles.
Electric vehicles.
Yes, sir.
Why electric vehicles are not catching on as far as anticipated? They were thinking that everywhere we'll have electric vehicles. Do you have electric vehicles in your district?
A few of them, sir, especially the e-rickshaws we have.
E-rickshaws.
But the adoption by the civilians.
Let us say in Jammu or Srinagar, do you have vehicles, four-wheelers?
Yes, sir, we do have.
Electric vehicles?
Yes, sir, we do have.
Which brand?
So it's the newly launched one are the Mahindra and the Tata.
Okay.
Ajaz, what exactly is your work?
So I oversee the implementation of Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program, PMEGP scheme, sir.
PMEGP.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what are the results there?
Sir, I have overseen it for the last 6 months, and we are fulfilling all the targets which are being given to us, sir. And I'm overseeing it, and it's going very good, sir. It is one of the best schemes as far as the loans to be provided to applicants are, sir.
But which are the industries which are coming up in your area?
Sir, the PMEGP loans are mostly for the small micro units, and it is for mostly the women and the youngsters take the loan. And the important ones which during my tenure have the new industries that have come, micro ones units are the important ones are the flour mill that I oversaw. And apart from that, there was a soap making and cosmetics unit that apart from that, there are small units like beauty salons and all. They are the regular ones.
Okay. So, what is the problem in Ladakh?
Sir, there are protests and demands for their inclusion into the 6th schedule, sir. And they also demand a legislature or the statehood. Those are the demands, those are the simmering ones.
So, what is the 6th schedule?
So, 6th schedule is the schedule in the Constitution of India, which grants some special autonomy to the 4 states, Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura. They are given special autonomy with respect to their local administration, sir.
So, is the demand of the Ladakhis, is it justified?
Sir, according to my humble understanding, sir, I feel Ladakh has a very unique population, and it is different tribal population, and more than 90% of the population there is tribal. So I feel they have a genuine demand, and 6th schedule already is not very crowded in the sense that there are only 4 states, and Ladakh has a very small population, around less than 2 lakhs. So I think it should be looked into, and there should be communication with the people.
Okay.
In the long term, we can just see.
Which are the security forces who are active in J&K at present?
Sir, one is the RR, Rashtriya Rifles, which are specially created for J&K to look into the law and order and insurgent area activities. And apart from that, there is a border security force along the international border. And on the LOC, we have Indian Army, Armed Forces. And there are different units of Indian Army across J&K, sir. And apart from that, from the J&K Police, we have a special unit called SOG, Special Operations Group, which specializes in anti-terror activities.
So does the BSF exist on the LOC?
Yes, sir. It does exist.
It does exist.
It's not on LOC, sir. It's on international border. BSF is along the international border towards the Jammu, Kathua, and Samba belt, and from Aknoor sector towards the Poonch, there is LOC, and their Indian Army is handling.
So the BSF is not deployed.
BSF is not deployed on LOC, sir. On LOC, we have armed forces, Indian Army. According to my understanding,
you need to check that.
I'll read on that.
Yes. Okay. So India plans to hold the 2036 Olympics.
Yes, sir.
And before that, the Commonwealth
Yes,
Games also.
Commonwealth Games.
So do you think a poor country like India needs to spend resources there?
Sir, according to my understanding, it is a very good opportunity for our country to host such a huge event. We have already held Commonwealth Games, and it went pretty much well. There were some issues.
It went well. I mean, there were very big issues.
Sir, there was small mishandling. Apart from that, the
big corruption charges.
Sir.
And do you think we are better equipped to handle these charges or hold such games now?
Sir, what happened in the earlier Commonwealth Games will be a learning for us, and that is why government has formed a committee for overseeing fast-tracking the infrastructure needs for 2030 Commonwealth Games. And this will be opportunity for us. We'll be able to attract talent apart from the investments, and prove to the world that we can hold such events. And this is a very important step towards the Viksit Bharat goals.
Thank you.
Yes. And do you follow ISRO?
I read, sir. I do read on the newspapers.
ISRO.
Yes, sir.
So what is this LMV-3M6 mission?
Sir, the mission, I will have to read on the mission, sir. But the recent launch, is it regarding the recent launch, sir?
Yes, recent launch.
Sir, that was the Bluebird Block 2 satellite that ISRO launched.
Yes.
And it was the heaviest satellite that ISRO has launched.
So in what way it will benefit the country?
Sir, one is that we have proved our capability to launch the heaviest, more than 6,000 kg of satellite.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from that, we'll attract more commercial players, and that will be beneficial.
What is the height in kilometer where it would be rotating?
Sir, it will rotate in the low Earth orbit, around 2,000 kilometers from.
Lower orbit around 2,000 kilometers from Earth's surface.
Sir, lower Earth orbit is from 0 to 2,000 kilometers.
But that would be stratosphere then.
Sir, it's below 2,000 kilometers. Sir.
You are not sure.
Sir, I'll read on this.
You read about it, because whether it is in stratosphere or ionosphere,
sir,
then how?
Sir, the recent launch, it was in the low Earth orbit that I know, and exact height from.
What is the probable life span of this satellite?
Sir, I'll have to read on it, sir. I'll have to check it.
Because you are, in that way. Anyway, tell me any 3 major sociological evils in your state.
Sir, may I think over it, sir?
Your optional is sociology.
Sir. Sir, one is the low sex ratio. That in J&K we have low sex ratio.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from that, the other problem is I can think of is the patriarchal notions along the isolated regions, the faraway border areas.
Okay, do you have drug abuse or drug
Certainly, sir.
addiction?
Certainly, sir.
Problem?
It is a problem, and it is on rise. Sir,
so
right
from what is the main source of getting drugs by the youth?
Sir,
Our border is sealed.
Sir.
So from where they are getting this drug?
Sir, there are a few sources from where they get the drugs. One is the local cultivation of this opium and what we call ganja. And
marijuana.
Yeah, marijuana. Sir.
Okay.
And apart from that, from across the border, they are using drones.
Mm-hmm.
And that is another source, sir.
So
for heroin.
if you become DGP of the Jammu, suppose,
Sir.
then how you will control this drug abuse problem and terrorism also?
Sir, it will require a few steps from the supply side as well as the demand side. From the supply side, we'll have to strictly implement the law and ensure that the drug peddlers are dealt with seriously. And from the supply side, we'll have to take a whole of society approach from where we'll have to ensure awareness campaigns, Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, and use community leaders, the religious clerics, the family, and remove stigma from the stigma is the main problem where family hides it. And if we remove stigma, and more people will come forward and rehabilitate.
Okay, what about domestic violence? Is it prevailing in this?
Sir, it prevails. On an average, it prevails, but it's not a very huge problem that catches attention, but it does exist.
Okay. Now you tell me, you have done electronics and communication engineering BTech.
Right, sir.
So why you are not continuing your career in this, branch? It is a very important engineers. We don't have good engineers. You should
Sir,
have continued in this.
Sir, I began engineering it was a conscious decision, and I wanted to learn more about engineering. However, as far as I continued it, and during that time, I also realized that I derive greater satisfaction by working with the people, and I had grown up in such an environment where connection with the grassroots was important. My father was a former public representative, so it was an evolution. The decision to prepare for civil services was not a disconnect from engineering, rather an evolution, and
Okay.
I decided to prepare for.
So if you are selected, you will not join as defense secretary or in the Department of Defense.
Certainly,
So
sir.
where your this skill can be used.
Certainly, sir.
But you didn't mention. You are mentioning some other parameters.
Sir, public services, civil service servant was my goal to become a civil servant. However, the broad spectrum that UPSC civil services offers, it also allows me to serve in different domains, and that is an important area I would like to work.
Okay, thank you.
Ajaz,
Sir,
you dealt with the student grievances.
sir.
What type of grievances did the students have?
Sir, in the college, the important grievances are mostly regarding the hostel facilities, which sometimes the local colleges do lack. And I worked with them, and I continued there for 2 years continuously. And apart from hostel, the problems in the college, minor problems, whatever they face, I used to get that redressed.
So, if the students don't get hostels, what other options do they have?
Sir, around the college, there are hostel facilities, the private ones.
Okay.
Those are.
How are the Indian badminton players now doing internationally?
Sir, Indian badminton players are doing really good right now, and the recent tournament was being held in China, where the Indian badminton duo, the Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and the Chirag Shetty, these two were playing very well, and they were undefeated till the semi-finals. However, a couple of days ago they fell out in the semi-finals. But there is a minor challenge going ahead for Indian badminton, that there is a low bench strength. We do not have much of the strength going
The
forward.
new players, like what Saina Nehwal said
Yes,
recently.
yes.
How's Lakshya Sen doing now?
He's doing very well, sir. And I have not followed up on the recent tournaments that he played, but overall overview I have that he did very well, sir.
He won the Australian Open.
Yes.
Yes. How's our relationship with Australia? Can you tell me some pillars of our relationship with Australia?
Sir, I have recently not read about it, but I can read out some pillars, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, one is the importance for both of the countries to maintain sea lanes of communication, important ocean security, sir. Apart from that, there is defense and security related cooperation. We do have Osterhind and such exercises we conduct. and there is economic cooperation as well. And I think we are negotiating regarding the trade deal as well. I'm not.
That's been signed, yeah.
That's been signed, sir.
Signed some time back, okay. But you said economic relationship.
Sir.
So which means what? Basically, what kind of relationship? Are we buying resources from them? What kind of resources?
Sir, we are importing resources from them. The important ones, I think, with some critical minerals we are importing from them. We are importing from Australia, China, and few South American countries.
And you mentioned maritime lanes of communication.
Sir.
We also have formed a group of 4 countries, Quad,
Sir.
which also deals with this issue.
Sir.
What is Quad's vision about Indo-Pacific?
Sir, Quad is essentially a group that desires to maintain openness in the Indo-Pacific in the context of Chinese assertion in the region. That is an important area, and apart from that, economic cooperation and security. There is no express defense related cooperation. However, the underlying idea was to counter Chinese aggression in the region.
The Quad vision doesn't specifically mention China,
Yes.
but
Yes.
since you have mentioned China, what kind of threats does it pose to free and open Indo-Pacific?
Sir, China poses concern. China-related concerns are mainly they begin from South China Sea, where China has drawn the 9-dash line, and is willing to get hold of the important islands there. Apart from that, there are submarines, Chinese submarines, which keep an eye across the ocean.
You mentioned the 9-dash line. What is it? Is it some continuous line, or how is
Sir,
it formed?
So it is an imaginary line that China has drawn.
Okay, some dashes are there.
Sir.
And other countries oppose the 9-dash line. Is there any country in the region that supports the 9-dash line?
Sir, I'll have to check on it. Sir.
Okay. Now, China also has been engaged in developing ports in various areas,
Sir.
including in our neighborhood.
Sir.
What has been our response to deal with these challenges?
Sir, our response primarily has been named as the diamond necklace strategy, whereby we are also countering it with the ports and the security cooperation, which is also circling the Chinese infrastructure in the region, like the one in the Iran. And apart from that, we are cooperating with Japan as well. And there is cooperation in Myanmar, the Indonesian. There is Sabang Airport.
Are we focusing only on building ports, or are there other options also that we have explored?
Sir, defense-related cooperation is there. We have recently exported the BrahMos
In terms
missile.
of ports?
No, apart from ports. Sir.
No, in terms of ports,
Sir.
Any other options we have other than building ports ourselves?
Sir, there is. Sir, I'll have to read on it.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Thank you, Ajaz.
Thank you,
एक
sir.
मिनट वेट कीजिए,
Thank-
आपको बुलाते हैं.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.